coil springs I just put in the front there. I got a pretty simple design and a very cheap way of doing it.
Here, come on, get in!
Nothing fell off yet, nothing's on fire. All right, so for exhaust on this thing, I'm in for a real treat because we're getting sewered by this cross member, as you can see. So it's gonna make it interesting to get this to fit, but I went down to the exhaust shop, got some bends made up. Might work for what I need, I guess we'll find out. And then I'm probably just gonna do some cherry bombs or some sort of fiberglass tube pack muffler and either dump it out the side or whatever. But biggest thing is get it on there first and we'll see how it looks. Here's where we're at for exhaust. I got lucky with those pieces of steel I got bent up because, well, it gives me about an inch in between. I'm gonna run a cross member, a little bracket along there, and pretty much just gonna run this a straight shot back. I wanted to run it out the side in front of the tires, but I'm always gonna have it on the hoist, I think. Well, it's probably gonna be problematic, so we're just gonna run it to right here, and maybe in the future I can run some dumps out the side, but last hanger here, straight shot to there. So gonna pull it all down, weld it up on the floor on the bench, and we should have a first start with the exhaust there this evening, so I'm looking forward to hearing it. A pretty simple design and a very cheap way of doing it. All in all, it's about 7 hours and probably 180 bucks in materials, including the mufflers. So gotta get some hangers for it, but for now, it'll do. Those hangers work. I had to notch it a bit. Learned this trick from this guy, Chris Birdsong, online, and well, it clears the stuff I need. And with those coil springs I just put in the front there, I got a little bit of extra clearance. So we'll pull this thing down and we'll see what it sounds like right now. It's not so rowdy with the open headers. I don't expect it to be quiet, but it should be a little quieter. Okay, so we've determined these original coils that were in this thing were just too soft, too sagged out, and we had some fitment issues with the fenders. I didn't want to cut the fenders, so we're going to go up a little bit. So I found these coils on Kijiji. They're actually Dodge 1-ton coils. I cut them up a bit because we tried to fit it in on the first round, and they're just a bit too tight. So this is actually with it in now. As you can see, as compared to the other video, I got like 3 inches here, and you know, it's a little stiffer, so at full suspension bounce, it won't rub on the tire, and it actually clears in the back too. Since we last drove this thing, we didn't have brakes, we didn't have exhaust, and a bunch of other stuff. So now we've got a little bit of exhaust system going here. We've got the new caliper on this thing. So we're going to take it for the first test drive out in the field and see how it does with brakes. right, so that's the first real drive. It was a pretty hot drive. Nothing fell off yet, nothing's on fire. Sits nice. Woo! And that about does it for part 4 on the Camaro. Thanks for watching this far. Like, comment, let me know what you think on how this thing turned out. Stay tuned because we got this car and a few others on the go.